Ashley Vegter with us. Ashley is a middle school special education teacher. And Ashley, thanks for being a part of our Steamer to Steamer Surviving the Quarantine. So tell me a little bit about what you've learned about yourself or the school since we've started this quarantine.
I think about myself, I'm a homebody. I enjoy going home to peace and quiet and just spending time quietly with my family, especially after a long week of school. And I've definitely found myself missing that human interaction and just being able to go out and see people and my students and that kind of thing. So I guess I've learned that I'm not as big of a homebody as I thought I was. Even I live out on a country road, and there's been a lot of people out walking and riding bikes, and I find myself wanting to wave and go out and just say hi to them, just to have that kind of interaction, kind of thing. And I guess I have learned about the building that I work with or work in, is how creative some of the teachers can be and have gotten. Not that it surprises me because we have some phenomenal teachers there, but I've enjoyed seeing some of the creative things that they have come up with and how resilient they have been and how resilient our students have been with this change in our education.
Thanks. And what do you think you've learned from, and you kind of talked about it a little bit, what have you learned from others about adapting to the quarantine? And that could be, you know, social media, it could be your colleagues, the broad others.
I think that we just need to keep encouraging each other and checking on each other and making sure that we're all still trying to go about our daily lives as normal as we can. I love the different little things that you see all over social media or the things in our communities about what people are doing to cheer people up or to just brighten somebody's day, you know, whether it be the hearts in the windows or the pictures that you see of people going and sitting in the nursing home windows and they're talking on the phone as they're sitting face to face, and how creative people have gotten about keeping connected with others while we're having to stay apart.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'm a big fan of all those things. Those are fun to watch, and definitely bring a smile to my face, if not a tear. What do you miss most about having to stay at home?
What do I miss most about having to stay at home? Probably just getting to go out and interact with others. I think this week has probably hit me the hardest, how much I miss my students and my coworkers. So I think that's why the start of this week was so hard.
Yeah, we were chatting about that earlier, and that was definitely, you know, something we both hit on. And I'm saying, when talking to all the others I've talked to, they feel the same way, that, you know, this week, you know, we're 2 weeks into this, we've lost some of the novelty, and now we're kind of digging in and having to sort of reestablish, you know, what we've got going on. So let me ask this: what do you do to take care of yourself?
I try to keep some kind of routine. I try to, I have been involved in this workout class for the past couple of years. And since we can't go to the gym, she has found a way. She does Facebook Lives 5 days a week. So I get on at least 4 days a week and work out with them in the morning and then kind of start my day. I have 3 dogs at home. 2 of them are 11-month-old, almost puppies. So I spend a lot of time with them. And actually, some of my girlfriends and I are kind of in this challenge right now where we like to go for walks. So we're in a competition to see who can walk the most miles in the month of April. And just kind of getting out there. I do spend some time with my sister. At the start of this, she works in Iowa City. And so at the start of this, she was quote unquote sent home and she works from home. So I spend a lot of time with her, which is nice. So just trying to keep busy and doing different things and catching up on some of my shows in my spare time.
Yeah. I will say, you know, I've been a fan of exercising and try to have done that as well. And I applaud you. The home workouts are probably the hardest. Like I can run easily. That's no problem. I've always done that and still enjoy that a lot. Easy to do. But trying to get some of the home workout stuff in is, boy, it's a toughie.
It's hard to get up and get motivated to get up. Our classes start at 5, and it's hard to work out on carpet, and it's hard to work out on your own, and having 2 puppies that are trying to help you out. It's the motivation is hard to get there, especially because, you know, you're trying not to shake everything in the house as you're jumping around. So I'm going to try something new with the workouts and go to the garage next week, but it is hard it's hard, but it feels good to get up and do it.
Well, good luck with that.
Thanks.
So do you have a favorite social media post that you've seen or something new that you've picked up because of this?
I think there's, and I'm sure everybody's seen it, but the poem by, what is her name? Kitty O'Mara or Catherine O'Mara. It's called "And the People Stayed Home." Mrs. Ingman, actually, I had seen it on the internet, but Mrs. Ingman and I in Lit and Language are reading Tom Sawyer.
Yeah.
Which I guess I haven't read in a long time, has a part where they have to stay home and are quarantined. But so we did that as part of a project in Lit and Language that they had the poem and they had to do a change poem where they changed the words.
Oh, cool.
And then the quote, "And the world came together as the people stayed apart." I had a student, her mom contacted me and they wanted to drop something off, and my student had actually painted this on a board for me. So I have that quote that I'm going to put outside, and it's decorative and pretty. And
yeah. I haven't seen that. I haven't. I've just skimmed over it. Cool. Well, hey, our final question. What advice do you have for your fellow steamers as, again, they try to survive and succeed through this time?
I think just, you know, I'm sure it's probably the same for everybody. Stay connected, you know, make the hearts in the windows. That's something that's on my to-do list. I live out in the country and I have no kids at my house, but I'm going to make hearts and stick them in my windows. Write somebody a letter, take the time to do the things that you say you never have time for or can't ever make the time for. You know, especially since we're spending so much time on technology right now. Write a letter and send it to somebody, or color somebody a picture, or make that phone call and connect with somebody that you haven't had time to spend with in a while, you know, and check on your friends and your family and see how they're doing. Just because they have a smile on their face doesn't mean that they're doing okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody has a lot going on. Well, I appreciate the time. Great advice. Thanks for joining me today and being part of the Steamer to Steamer Succeeding the Quarantine. I appreciate all that you're doing for our kids, and hope you have a good rest of your Thursday. I think that's what day it is.
Right. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes.
Oh, you're welcome. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon.
See you later.
Bye-bye.